a video game. Driving in the Philippines is like playing video games.
That's what I was saying. I said, like, when you're driving in the Philippines, it's like you're driving in one of those video games with a car.
Yes.
You get all these obstacles, and you got crazy drivers you got to maneuver around. It's really like a video game. You always got to be aware of your surroundings constantly. I just mentioned to Mahal, I said sometimes like I like to look at things to my left or to my right when I'm driving. There's so many interesting things to see here.
And he almost hit someone on the right because he almost like do the cut, right? What is that? How to say that?
Cut off,
Yeah.
Cut you off, yeah. And that's the thing. Like normally you could just look to your left or look to your right, but here you do that for a second, and that's all it takes is for someone to jump in front of you. It was 1 second. Because I've had it happen several times. You got to be careful, even just taking a second to look to your left or right if you're looking at something, because the other person is going to jump right in front of you. You won't see it until they put your head back.
And you know what, guys? He said that I don't want to post that in our YouTube channel because people might say that I'm a complaining foreigner, but it's not a complaint, guys. It's a fact.
Driving here is really something.
Yeah. Like this time, many times. Like even earlier. It's crazy.
Some days are better.
That's why I told him that, you know what, I just realized that when I started driving, I realized that there is a lot of crazy driver in the Philippines. I'm not a foreigner, I'm a Filipino. But it's a fact.
It's like yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, I had dropped you guys off to the Gaisena Mall, the new one.
Yes.
And then I went back to the apartment for a second, and I came back to meet you guys. And when I was coming back, you know, the Gaisena Mall, you have to turn off the main road, take a left turn, and then another quick left turn into the parking lot. And this is the problem, because under normal driving situation where everyone follows the rules, there's one person in front of the next person, and you're waiting for that person to do whatever their maneuver is, go straight, turn left, whatever, and you continue in file, right, one after the other. But again, yesterday what happened is I turned off the main road, took a left, and then I was about to take another left into the parking lot, and of course there's a motorcycle coming up next to me and nearly went right into my door. I stopped and just looked at the guy, and he was looking very sheepishly because, I mean, he's not following any kind of road rule at all. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it's like nobody follows any kind of rule, and because of that, you can have accident after accident after accident if you're not extremely watching it. Because yesterday, oh my goodness, I was just making a normal left turn, but the guy thinks, I'm on a motorcycle, I can go on the side of you. So he pulls up on the left side of me, trying to pass me while I'm making another left turn into the parking lot. Almost went into the side of me, like within, like, I don't know, a few inches or something. But that's the kind of thing. And same with the right turn. Like, I don't know how many times, like, when we're getting close to home, the apartment, we have to turn down that dirt road, which is a right turn. And you got people on motorcycles coming up trying to pass you on the inside, even though you're about to do a right turn. They're thinking, oh, I'm on a motorcycle, I can get around you. And they're trying to get around you while you're taking a right turn, which means another inevitable accident right into the side of you. So you got to be aware of all these things which are abnormal. They're not normal.
Yes. That's why I told you that they will know their violations once they had an accident. Yeah.
And then a lot of times, you know, as a foreigner, you probably get blamed just because you're a foreigner.
Yeah.
It's really crazy stuff.
See, there's a lot of racing motorcycle here. No helmet. Overloaded. Well, I can relate to that, overloaded motorcycle, because we're doing that.
There's another one right there.
Yeah.
That's just 3 fat people. They're not so much overloaded as they are. 3 people are overloaded.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna hate me for saying someone's fat. But you know what? There's skinny people and there's fat people, okay?
Yes.
Get over it. Gee. Everybody's so uptight about everything.
Yeah. We are in the city now.
It's got rebar hanging off the end
Yeah.
there.
That's scary.
Oh, just dangling out, bouncing around.
Yep.
I don't like driving behind these guys. I want to get around them whenever I can.
You know what? Every time I see this kind of
Oh, that's scary.
yeah, it's really scary because there's news just few weeks ago. Like there is one woman who didn't follow road rules. Like even if she's in the pedestrian line, there is a traffic sign there, red, but the traffic sign is still red. So of course, if you want to go for the other direction in the pedestrian, you need to follow rules like red, green, something like that. She didn't follow. She just passed, walk. She didn't see any like traffic sign there. So one of the truck who carry material, construction material, they immediately stopped because of her. The driver and the assistant died on the spot because of that. Because they're carrying construction materials like that, and you know the materials, because it's on the spot brake, mahal. Like all of the materials at the back goes to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 people died immediately, and it happens in somewhere in Manila. Yeah, because that lady didn't follow traffic rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technically, she murdered 2 people because of that ignorance of traffic rules.
Yeah.
Should always follow, especially if there's red, green, or a yellow. You need to follow that, especially if you're in the highway.
Yeah. But I think some of the worst are just the motorcycles, because it seems like anybody who has a motorcycle, they just think they can drive however they want. That's what it seems like from experience, that as I've been driving through. It's like if you got a motorcycle, it's like, oh, I can squeeze through there, oh, I can get around him, or I can go around this person, instead of, like you say, following the road rules, which keeps you safe because you're trying to be in single file and things of that nature, and follow the right turns, the left turns the way you're supposed to when there's someone in front of you or behind you. But they're just driving however they want. Like they'll go, like the guy in front of us. I don't know if he'll do it, but look, oh yeah, there he goes. See, he's going right between the 2 vehicles.
You're
not allowed to do that.
Yeah, it seems like he's in the maze like this, ding, ding,
So he
ding.
just
like,
drove,
like in the video game.
Yeah, and I just predicted that. I figured he was going to do it, and sure enough, he did it. But this was always like.
Yes.
And then sometimes you get cars doing the same thing, but often it's a motorcycle.
Go here, Mahal? Can
left
you
turn.
pass to the farmer's market?
I will.
And can we go to the farmer's market?
So I guess this is just another little discussion about road rules and traffic in the Philippines, but you really, really, really had to be extra careful.
Yes.
And then you also got to take your life in your hands sometimes, just trying to do what I'm doing now, which is a left turn. And you know, you gotta kind of look for a little space and then floor it just to get across. And then sometimes you gotta inch your way out just to stop the traffic so you can go. And that's a challenge. Whoa, see, look, this
Oh.
guy. Look at, oh, you
Yeah.
missed it. You got the camera. Guy on that motorcycle.
Almost hit
I
us.
just took a left turn, and because he's on a motorcycle, he figured he can go do a left turn on the side of
Exactly.
me,
Yes.
and he almost went right into me. Too bad you had the camera on me.
Yeah, sorry
Wow.
about that.
Do I go straight or
No.
right? That was a perfect example of what I was saying earlier. And he just nearly went into, oh my god, that's so unnerving. It's unreal. And that's the
So,
kind of stuff you
if-
gotta watch out
if,
for.
If you say that the king of the road is the bus truck, so what can you say about motorcycle?
Well, you know, the majority of the ones I see, just because they're not following road rules makes it very dangerous. That's the nicest way I can put it.
The
I don't-
stubbornness.
They just think they can do anything because if
Yeah,
they're on a bike,
yes,
they figure
because-
they can squeeze through here, they can squeeze
Exactly,
through there.
because they're small.
You know, and oh my goodness, it gives you a heart failure a
Yes.
lot. Like just then, it's too bad, but it
Yeah.
just happened then. So anyway, that's what you
And-
really got to watch out for.
And also, guys, you need to remember, even if like when it comes to road accident, even if you are in the right side, once your opponent's majority or no injured badly.
Oh, here's another good
Yeah.
example. See, we were just driving, if you noticed. The car in front of me just decided to stop and put on his lights. So I was like, oh, okay. I gotta go around the guy. He just decided to stop. Like, we're in the lane, okay, driving. Yeah, and I got people honking at me because I
Yeah.
gotta go around this guy who just decided to stop in the lane, put on his hazards, and just get out and go shopping or
Yeah.
something.
You can even park there
Oh.
to, you know,
I tell you, it's oh, there's no words. There's just no words. I try to be calm as I can, but I don't think I'm doing a great job at it. Sorry.
that's why I told him that a good thing that you're a Canadian,
Look at these guys.
because you have so many laws there that are implemented because you are less in population. Here in the Philippines, we are hundreds of millions population.
Yeah,
So
but
even-
all the more reason why everyone should follow the road rules, because there's so many more. You really need to follow the road rules.
yeah, you have to. But the implementation is not that, you know, like, it's really poor in implementation. That's the problem here in the Philippines. You have so many laws here, but when it comes to implementation, it's
Next to
Really?
zero.
yeah,
Now I do hear
they're
that
just
some
wasting money.
I do hear that some of the bigger cities implement like I'm used to back home. Like I heard guys talk about in Cebu getting pulled over for, you know, just little small infractions, like not using their indicator to change a lane or not turning properly with the lanes and stuff. So it seems like some of your bigger cities
Yeah, the bigger
probably
city.
do focus on
Yes.
the laws better.
Yes, the bigger city. But here, no,
Forget
you
it.
just
Every man for himself until something happens. Then they got to figure out who's at fault, I guess.
once there is a accident already, they will know, and they will tell you what is your violation.
Yeah.
So guys, anyway, we're in the province, that's why no traffic rules here. There's a traffic rules here once you had an accident.
Yeah.
So I guess that's for today's video. We're going to buy vegetables.
To the market again.
Yes.
This is Mahal's favorite place, I think. The
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Do you
buy
just love the market, or is it just that it's really great prices?
great prices. Yeah.
Yeah. Like overall, are you saying like it's like half price or something,
Yep.
or just
Yes.
reduced pricing?
Almost half the
Wow.
price. The That's
That's
why
it.
I love to be here.
Straight ahead, that place with the yellow. That's the market.
Okay.
Well, thanks for tuning in. God bless you.
God bless everyone.